This is Up for Debate, episode number 202, recorded March 25th, 2021. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Up for Debate, the debate show where the two hosts agree on everything. I'm Sean Jennings, joined as always by the original Cinderella story. It is the namesake of this month, Mr. Matt Mariani. Hello, Matt.
Sean, how are you doing tonight? Welcome to another exciting March Matt-ness showdown.
I'm extremely nervous. I think the last couple episodes went well, but gosh, I have no idea. So for those not in the know, it's March Matt-ness. It's a whole month where Matt gets to pick the topics, and he doesn't have to tell me. In this case, he hasn't. I have absolutely no idea what we're talking about or doing this evening. It is fully in Matt's hands, and if you've ever known Matt, boy, is that a prospect.
Yeah, if I were you, I'd probably be kind of scared. But at the same time, I'm going to take good care of you tonight, Sean. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of laughs, maybe shed a few tears.
Wow, it sounds like a real emotional roller coaster.
You will be shedding more than a few tears, because
we're talking about onions.
Sean, I'm not. You may know that I'm not the most creative person that one person has met. Right? Is that fair to say? I'm not a bastion of creativity.
I actually disagree with that, but okay.
Sometimes when I have an idea, I think it's probably fair to say that, especially if it's a good idea, my theory is, why reinvent the wheel?
Oh no.
Why come up with if something worked, why change it?
Okay.
So tonight, we're going back to the world of text adventure games. And that is just going to be the theme for the month.
You cannot do that. You cannot do that.
Sean, I handpicked several new text adventure games that we could play tonight. But I have a twist here. I have a bit of a twist. Okay? The twist is, these are all new games, but I think we're only going to focus on one of them. And like last time, we sampled them, and then we got into one. Remember the adventure we had with Night House?
Yes.
We enjoyed Night House.
Uh-huh.
And we followed that one all the way through to the end. I think this one, I've got a few choices for you here, and we're gonna see if we can pick the right one. I'll read to you the themes and the story, a little bit of the story for each one.
Now, Matt, I got to be honest with you, okay? When you said, we're nothing new, we're gonna dust off an old thing, I'm like, oh, all right, he's gonna do like an old, like maybe write your own story or like a this or that, like one of our old segments that we've done or something.
Nope.
I didn't think you were gonna do what we did the last 2 weeks, but
literally,
that's okay.
But you know what? It's a theme. It's a theme. Sure.
I'm very excited. What are our options, Matt?
All right, Sean. We've got a couple of games here. I pulled these from a database called IFDB, the Interactive Fiction Database. And I'm going to read you the titles, and then if you're interested, perhaps you would like to read a little bit more about them. Then we'll decide who's going to be in the driver's seat, all that good stuff, and we'll go from there. All right. So,
all right,
here we go. The first game is called Insight. It is a 2003 mystery science fiction thriller. Some background on this game. Okay, if you the cover just has an image of the planet Mars with like green text underneath, and it says Insight. And trying to find here. We'll read one of the reviews. It says, "You're interrogating a man suspected of the murder of his wife, but you also have other, more complicated goals, packed with surprises, most of which will prove very confusing if you haven't been reading very carefully, and requires a lot of learning by screwing up. Some twists toward the end force you to reevaluate what's come before. The pacing will keep you guessing and works very well.
Hmm.
I wish I could have had maybe there's. I thought that was a description, but I'm reading it again, and it's definitely somebody's like review,
Or review. What was the name
which
of
is
this one?
fine. It's called Insight. Insight.
Okay.
See if you can
Yes.
find some information on that. They done the downside of this website is it doesn't really seem to give any descriptions of the games, so I'm gonna
Okay,
have
that's
to
interesting.
go elsewhere. Okay,
I'm nervous
we'll
because
keep that one in mind.
yeah, we'll keep that in mind.
Okay, why are you nervous about Insight?
Well, because it says, oh, you'll have to screw up a lot, and we're good at that. But also, it says, will prove very confusing if you haven't been reading carefully. I don't think we're very careful, so I'm a little
That's
nervous.
yeah, that is a little bit of a scary one.
Yeah.
That one that same premise kind of makes me a little worried too. Um, Sean, the next game I think is right up our alley because it covers a topic that we actually discussed at length on this show, thanks to a book we read for book club, um, Devil in the White City. The name of the game is 1893: A World's Fair Mystery. So it is an educational work of interactive fiction. It takes place during the Chicago World's Columbian Exposition of 1893. In the game, the exposition is recreated in detail with archival photographs from the fair and in-depth descriptions detailing each of the few hundred locations on the fair. So I don't know if you were feeling historical tonight, but that I thought that was worth mentioning because we talked about the World's Fair on this show.
I think it's exciting. I like the topic. I do see in the review, though, it says it takes around 12 hours of gameplay.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I don't know if there's a way to sort or search these by length of play.
I have not been successful in finding one, but
Okay.
I guess moving on
Okay, yes.
to the next one, we have a true mystery in the vein of one Mr. Sherlock Holmes. If you're feeling the real urge for mystery, it's called Sherlock: The Riddle of the Crown Jewels. This game is from 1987. It involves the legendary detective Sherlock Holmes. The year is 1887, and all of England is gearing up for the celebration of Queen Victoria's Golden Jubilee, marking her 50th year as the monarch. Sherlock Holmes seizes upon one seemingly unimportant notice in the paper one morning. The Tower of London has been closed for reasons of security. The detective is unsurprised when moments later he is asked to investigate the theft of the crown jewels. If the jewels are not replaced within 48 hours, the British government will be forced to admit that their most prized possessions were stolen, and they will suffer worldwide humiliation.
Hmm. Okay, interesting. Very historical.
Another kind of historical. Oh, interesting! You actually play the role of Watson in this story.
Oh,
You
the
accompany
character
her.
everyone knows and loves.
Yes, Mr. Watson, and it also features several iconic characters from Sherlock Holmes' story.
Okay.
So that was Sherlock Holmes, The Riddle of the Crown Jewels. And moving on to what looks to be our last game of the evening, or last option. It's a game called Lost Pig. And I instead of reading the at length description of Lost Pig, I just want to read the brief. I'm gonna actually read the I'm gonna read the introduction via the game. So I'm on the actual game right now. Pig lost. Boss say that it Grunk fault. Say Grunk forget about closing gate. Maybe boss right. Grunk not remember forgetting, but maybe Grunk just forget. Boss say Grunk go find pig, bring it back. Him say, if Grunk not pig bring pig back, not bring back Grunk either. Grunk like working at pig farm, so now Grunk need find pig.
All right, that's pretty exciting. I'm down for that.
So that game is called Lost Pig.
That seems about our skill level.
Yes, and that was 2007. It actually won Best Individual Player Character in the 2007 XYZZY Awards, which celebrate extraordinary interactive fiction games.
Okay, what do you think, Matt?
I think it's up to you. I think it's
It's
totally
not
which
my
one.
month,
I
all
mean,
due respect.
we could always revisit Spider and Web if we want to go back to that. That's always an option. That was one of our spy thriller games from or any other games on that previous list because why not? I don't know. What do you think?
Um,
I'm game for anything. Do you think the folks at
uh,
home wanna listen to us describe?
yeah, I don't know. Because the games sound exciting. I continue to be concerned about the length of these various games. I want to make sure that it's something we can.
Well, I did hear that in my reading, I came across that Lost Pig is fairly short.
Okay.
I remember reading that somewhere. They said that was a fairly short adventure, which could be good. Um, and also it's very light. It's very lighthearted. Um, it's about an orc retrieving an escaped pig.
Okay. Well, if you want to
So
try it.
I'm my main two here. I think are probably either Lost Pig or Insight. They both seem kind of intriguing. I just don't know. Like you said, I fear Insight might be a multiple parter. Um,
Well, why don't we start with Lost Pig, and if it
yeah,
doesn't work, we'll jump over.
I think that's a swell idea. I think that
Okay.
is
Who would you like to narrate?
excellent idea. I think I want you to experience the adventure. So I'll
Okay.
type and
Okay.
I will narrate. Yes.
All right. Let's do it.
Um, okay, here we go. Here is Lost Pig. Okay. Um, okay, outside. That's your setting. We're outside.
Okay.
Grunk think that pig probably go this way. It hard to tell at nighttime because moon not bright as sun. Their forest to east and north. It even darker there, and Grunk hear lots of strange animal. West of Grunk, their big field with little stone wall. Farm back to south.
Well, English clearly not his strength. Um, let's see. If I were a pig, where would I go? I don't think I would go towards the woods or the forest because there's the strange animal sound. So I'm going to say he went to the field.
Okay, so the field, the farm is to the south. The big field is to the west. So you're saying the field.
Yes, go west.
Grunk not allowed in field. That probably okay, because Grunk not think pig tall enough to climb over wall.
Okay. See, I'm already as dumb as Grunk. I keep wanting to say Grunk, like Rob Gronkowski, probably about as
Hey, he might make a guest appearance in this. I don't know.
well. I guess then let's go to the woods. I'm going to go east.
Okay. Forest look dark. Pig probably someplace in there, but Grunk not know which way to go. Not want end up in lost in forest with no pig.
Uh, go north, I guess.
So north.
No, that's
I don't know if they gave. Oh no, yeah, the forest is to the east and to the north. So we could go north and go to a different part of the forest, or we can go south and go back to the farm.
let's go south.
Okay. Grunk get in big trouble if Grunk go back with no pig.
I'm starting to. I see. This is what I hate about these games: is they're too open world.
Yeah.
Uh, all right. What happens if you go north?
It's the same thing as east. Forest look dark. Pig probably somewhere there. Oh, you know what? I have an idea, Sean.
Uh
Can I
huh.
make a suggestion?
Sure.
It's hard to tell at nighttime, so why not wait until day?
Oh, okay. Let's do that. Wait until day.
Wait until morning. Okay, Grunk good at waiting.
Okay. Well, can we look again?
Okay, I did wait 3 times, and then on the fourth time it said Grunk hear noise. It come from someplace in bushes, but Grunk not sure which way it come from.
Uh, look at bush.
Many tree and bush and leaf and branch and other plant like that. That what forest mean. It dark too. Pig probably someplace in there, but Grunk not know which way go.
Um, sleep.
Grunk not sleepy.
Uh, shout.
Roar! That fun. Grunk like shouting.
All right. Smell.
Grunk sniff around for pig smell. Sniff, sniff. There! Hear noise again. It come from northeast. Must be pig hiding in bushes. Grunk's score go up 1.
I
You
didn't
have
know
one
we were
point.
getting scored.
Yes, I don't really know how the scoring works, but you have 1 point right now.
All right. Let's go northeast.
Okay. Yeah, okay. If that where pig go, that where Grunk go. It hard to see where Grunk going because there's so much dark and leaves and branch here. Then suddenly they're not ground anymore. Ow! Oof! Umph! Ugh! Grunk fall down deep hole. Drop torch. Torch go out when Grunk land on it. So now it dark too. All right, your new setting is in the hole. Grunk at bottom of deep dark hole. It even smell like deep dark hole. There's some light that come from tunnel to east. That how Grunk see where Grunk at. Look like there may be stairs at west side of hole that go up to outside, but them all broken now. There big crack in ground near stairs too. Grunk see torch here.
Can I look at the crack?
Sure. Crack wide as Grunk fist, at least at top. It dark, so Grunk not see if anything there inside or how deep crack go.
All right, then I guess we'll go where the light was cut. You said there was a light coming from a tunnel.
Yes, to the east.
Okay, let's go east.
Oh, you are in the fountain room. All wall in this room glow. It bright, just like daytime, except instead of sun, it wall that glow. And instead of grass and tree, it square room with 4 wall. And instead of outside, it all underground. But beside those things, it I it just like it. Oh, just like a house. Okay, but underground. Tunnel keep going out to east and west, but normal doorway go north and southeast and southwest. In middle of room there fountain, but fountain no have any water. South wall have big curtain hanging on it. Hey, there pig! It good thing that Grunk fall down same hole as pig.
Grab the pig.
Grunk walk right up to pig. Pig walk right away from Grunk.
Follow the pig.
Pig right here. Pig poke nose behind curtain, but Grunk not think pig find anything.
Open curtain? Maybe that kind of already has been done.
Grunk push back curtain and peek behind. Wall back there glow too.
Touch wall?
Them feel just like glowing wall.
Okay. Smell wall.
Glowing walls smell normal to Grunk. Grunk hear growling noise. Sound like it come from pig's stomach.
Let's see. Let's go through one of those doorways. Let's go through the doorway to the north.
You're in the statue room. This room have two big picture that face each other. West wall have picture on it, and east wall have different picture on it. Grunk think both picture really just part of wall though. South wall have doorway in it that lots of light come from, and north wall no have anything in it at all. Statue of little man stand here, up on big stone block.
Talk to statue.
Statue just stare back at Grunk. Sometime it stare past Grunk or away from Grunk. It depend on where Grunk's standing.
Oh my god, this guy's fucking useless.
He's a philosopher, Sean.
Oh my god. All right, go south.
Okay. Now you're back in the fountain room now.
All right, let's go. Well, you can't go south again. No, let's go southeast.
Okay. You're in the shelf room. There lots of shelf in this room, them on every wall. This room probably have lots of thing in it before, but shelf's all empty now. Grunk no see anything in there at all. Maybe Grunk see more if Grunk have torch that on fire, but probably not, because lots of light come from northwest doorway. Their doorway to west too. Their stone chest at back of room. Long green pole lean against wall next to doorway.
Let's grab the pole.
Grab that pole. It not easy pick up pole. Feel like pole push Grunk away. But Grunk's strong. Get pole anyway. So I guess you have the pole now.
Okay. Let's open the chest, I guess.
Grunk unlock chest first. Grunk no have key.
Okay. Let's go west.
Oh, you're in the closet. It dark. Grunk see lots of shadow. Grunk see doorway to east and west too, but mostly shadow. What that strange noise?
Look at noise.
Shadow dark, but now in lots of different shape and size.
Hit the noise with the pole.
Grunk poke at shadow. Strange noise stop. Then voice shout. Zdorf! Room light up. Grunk see little bed and trunk and desk and little man in bed. Light come from blue ball that sit on desk. Little man climb out of bed and put on pair of pointy slipper. Him walk over and squint at Grunk. Huh, him say, an orc. Grunk say that Grunk orc. Then little man, Grunk think him called gnome. Pull out little stool from desk and sit down. Well, Grunk, what do you want?
Um, ask about chest key.
Grunk not know what that means.
Uh,
Just gonna put key. No, Grunk not know what that means.
I want to take pig home.
All right, I'm gonna say that because I think that might lead to the next segment, but I just want to see what happens if I type the meaning of life, and existence. Oh no, Grunk. Of course, Grunk not know what that means. Okay,
Okay.
never mind.
No, let's
Take pig home. No, that didn't work either.
listen.
Grunk not hear anything special. Gnome search around inside desk drawer for a little bit until him give up.
Smell.
Grunk smell something that smell like sweet smoke, but not see any smoke. Gnome go over to trunk and open it up with key. Him start searching in there.
Mm. Touch.
What Grunk touch?
Touch. Gnome?
Gnome look at Grunk. Him ask, "Do you mind?" Gnome shake head and close trunk. Then him look under bed.
Wait for gnome? No.
Okay, it says, okay, Grunk look good at waiting. Gnome peek up on shelf. Then him look under desk. Then him look around at room.
Wait again.
Gnome sigh. Well, it's gone. I can't find my copy of Moglev's The Shocking Force anywhere. Gnome go back to desk and sit down. I don't even know how long it's been missing, him say. It's probably in the hands of that last band of looters by now.
Just keep hitting wait.
Okay. Gnome open up desk drawer and take out strange helmet. Him take out little box too. Then him put them both on desk.
Keep waiting.
Gnome open up little box. It full of little metal thing with different shape. Look like some kind of tool. Wait again.
Uh uh eat jar.
Okay. Grunk not hungry.
Okay. Wait.
Nope. Oh wait, yeah, okay. Gnome get really tiny tool out of box. It's so tiny, Grunk not even tell it shape.
Wait.
Gnome grab little bit of helmet with tool and wiggle it. Then bit break off. Then Gnome stick it back on. But it not quite right, Grunk thing.
Put on helmet?
Um Gnome shake head at Grunk. I don't see why I should just let you take my things. It's not as though you've done anything in particular to earn them. Gnome frown. I wish I could remember which of these contacts has the highest potential. Then him poke at helmet, but nothing happened. Bah, Gnome said. Gnome say, I should have just looked it up, if I had anything to look it up in, that is.
Um I don't know, Matt. What should I do?
Well, okay, so it seems like you have this gnome needs this book, and I think the game is nudging you to try to get this book from him for him from this band of looters that must have taken it. So you could either help him, I guess, get the book from these looters, or you could ask him about the pig. I don't think we've done that yet.
Can we ask him about the pig?
Yeah, I just typed in ask about pig. Grunk tell gnome about how pig get lost. Well, I can see why your boss would be mad at you, gnome say, if you didn't indeed leave the gate open. Or if you did indeed leave the gate open. Gnome put tool back in box. Grunk can try tell gnome about Grunk, or ask gnome about gnome, or ask gnome about this place. That's just what come to Grunk mind. There are probably lots of other things Grunk can talk about too.
Ask about the gnome.
Grunk asked Gnome about Gnome. Gnome look away. Me? I'm nobody special. I just take care of the shrine, now that no one else does.
Ask about the shrine.
Gnome say, this is a shrine dedicated to a gnomish alchemist who became slightly famous a number of years ago for coming up with a few random inventions.
Ask about inventions.
Oh, he had a few new ideas, I suppose. Gnome look up at wall. Grunk think that mean him thinking, or maybe him see word on wall. There was dehydrated fire, proof paper, and of course there's his work on the principles of thermomechanics. Gnome pick tool with glowy bit at end.
Mm, ask about that.
The tool?
Yeah.
Gnome say, the ability to use tools such as this is what separates us from the animals. Then him point to other tool. That one, for example, is called a screwdriver.
All right, that was a little rude. Tell him about Gronk.
Okay. Grunk tell Gnome all about Grunk, and about farm, and about boss, and about pig. Huh, Gnome say. I see. That's quite the formidable quest you're on there, Sonny. But I'm sure you're up to it.
Ask Gnome for help.
Grunk asked Gnome for help. Gnome shrugged. Sure, him say. Ask me anything you like, and I'll do my best to answer. Gnome tap helmet with tool. Then him tap other place, then other place. Then Gnome shake head and stop tapping.
Ask about helmet.
Grunk ask Gnome about strange helmet thing. Gnome say, I've been working on harnessing the fluid nature of lightning to build a machine that's capable of doing what no purely mechanical device has been able to do. Then him pause. Maybe maybe hoping Grunk ask what. So Grunk ask what? Gnome say, I'm creating a device that is actually able to augment nothing less than thought itself. Then him pause again. Grunk not know what Gnome hoping Grunk ask now, so Grunk just wait. After Gnome and Grunk both wait for a little bit, Gnome say, it's a big ambition. My first model is only able to perform simple arithmetic, But the next one I'm designing should be able to handle logarithms after it understands basic mathematics. Who knows what this thinking cap would be able to be programmed to do?
Okay. Uh,
One of the suggestions is ask Gnome about math or ask
sure.
Gnome about thinking.
Let's
Both
ask
of them
the
sound pretty great.
let's ask about thinking. Something
Ask
Gronk is not
Gnome
very good at.
about thinking. Grunk asks Gnome about thinking. Gnome say, thinking is both my job and my hobby.
Oh, okay. Do I want to ask him about math?
I'm asking him about math. Grunk asks Gnome what math mean. Gnome say, it's things like numbers and counting and, well, more complicated things too. But it all starts with the counting. Gnome wave hand. Gnome pick out strange pinchy thing from toolbox.
Ask about Pinchy thing?
No, it is that same thing with the tools separate us from the animals.
Okay. Uh,
Whoa.
I want to get that pig.
Yeah. He seems reluctant to help you with the pig. Maybe if we help him first. We get a suggestion is ask Gnome about lightning, or ask Gnome how long Gnome here.
Ask about the lightning. That sounds much more exciting.
Yeah, I agree. Gnome grin. Lightning is great, isn't it? It's one of the things I miss most being down here all the time. All the phenomenal power of nature released in one sudden strike. Then gnomes say, that's why my next project involves harnessing it.
Ask about next project. He's a terrible conversationalist.
He is. He really is. Grunk is a better conversationalist. It's something I call a thinking cap. It's sort of a lightning powered helmet. Gnome tap helmet with tool.
Okay. Ask about glowing walls.
Yeah. Grunk tell Gnome about room with glowing wall. Ah, just like this orb here. Gnome grins. Gnome put pat ball on desk. Like this orb here, but on a much larger scale, of course.
Ask Gnome what year it is.
Grunk not know what Grunk should say about that.
Okay. Um, I don't know. Can you remind me? Can we look around the room?
Yeah, look around room. Or just look around. Okay. Um, this look like room for little person. It have bed that too little for Grunk. It have trunk that too little for Grunk. It have desk that too little for Grunk. Desk have stool that too little for Grunk. Room have doorway to east and west, but them not so little. That good, because if doorway too little for Grunk, Grunk not know how Grunk get back out of room. Gnome sit at desk with tool and strange helmet. On top of shelf their ball, make light. On top of desk their little box full of tool and strange helmet. Gnome put tool back in box, then put box and helmet back inside desk.
Ask the gnome what he needs. Hmm.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Grunk asks Gnome what he needs. Gnome say, a book. My book, to be exact. Birabi Moglev Sem Alua Dek Preston was one of the finest alchemists of his generations. He was a student about all the fundamental forces, such as motion and charge. It was from his groundwork that Gnome stutter a little there. That Zugilbor Galrangonpis derived his principles of thermomechanics. His shocking force is considered the definitive text on force of lightning to this day. Gnome open up desk drawer, take out tray with lots of different cup and tube and jar and bottle and thing on it.
Ask where the book is. Or ask him how to get the book.
Okay. Every few years, you see, this place is discovered by another band of passing adventurers. They come in, they search for treasures that they can swipe as souvenirs, do a little vandalism, and then get bored as soon as they realize there are no monsters to kill. Him shrug. It's deplorable, but what can you do?
Uh, uh offer. Uh, I don't know, Matt.
Suggestions are uh, we already told Gnome. Ask Gnome about alchemists. We can always type help. Oh, well, that brings me to like
A menu.
here hints. There are hints. If we could look at these hints. Oh, um, I mean, there are still other places that we could explore. We could, we could take orb.
Well, wait. Wasn't there a?
Oh, the pig is in here again. Pig wander in from west. Gnome take cup of blue water and pour it in cup of brown water. That make it get all fizzy.
Wasn't weren't there bookshelves somewhere?
Yes, the shelves were in. Yeah, the shelf room. We're back in the shelf room now. You want to look at the
Okay,
shelf?
look at the shelves.
Oh, it says this room probably have lots of things before, but shelves all empty now. Grunk not see anything there. Maybe Grunk see more if Grunk have torch with fire on it.
Get the glowing orb and go in there.
Ah. uh, Gnome sit at desk with cup and bottle and tube and stuff. Gnome's pig here too. Gnome say, I figured you'd be back. Take orb. Gnome shakes head at Grunk. No, I don't see why I should just let you take my things. It's not as though you've done anything to earn them. Gnome pick up cup of brown water and sip from it. Then him smile.
Say please. I don't. I don't. I don't know. I don't know.
It's probably coffee, right? It's a cup of brown water. Uh, take cup. Okay. Gnome drink brown water. Him smile at Grunk. Maybe brown water tasty.
Mm,
I'm gonna go back to that statue room. I wonder if there was more in that statue.
okay.
Look at picture. Picture have big pile of black powder. Powder all on fire. Picture have bucket of water too. Bucket pouring water onto fire. Grunk guessed that how water make for making fire go out.
Was there more than one picture?
There was a picture on the west wall and a picture on the east wall.
Okay. Do you
That
want to
was the
look at
picture on the west wall.
Okay, let's look at the other one, I guess.
Picture have long purple pole that go from side to side. All around pole, there different yellow thing that float in air, like sun and tabby cat and sparkly rock and lots of other thing too. Under that, their picture of pie. Pie.
Okay, wait, what color is the pole in the picture?
Purple.
Well, you have a green pole.
That's right. So there are different yellow things that float in the air, like the sun, a tabby cat, and sparkly rock.
Well, should we
And then there's a
should we
pie
ask
under.
the gnome about the pole?
Okay. Okay. Grunk tell gnome about long pole. Ah, that would probably be the color magnet, say gnome. Unfortunately, after all the looters that have been here, I think that green one is the only one we have left. Pig search all around room, like it try finding something. Then it leave room, go east. Maybe pig find thing there instead. Gnome stare at helmet, thinking. Tap him chin with tool. How? Gnome say with surprise.
Um okay, it's color magnet. Look, can you look around the room? The gnome's room?
I think we did that. We looked around
Because
room.
there's the desk and there's a bed. I'm just trying to figure out why the pig was so interested.
Yeah, it looks like room for little person. It have bed too little for Grunk, trunk too little for Grunk, desk too little for Grunk, stool
Uh,
too little for Grunk. Doorway to east and west.
Look under the bed. It's pig height.
There is nothing at all under bed, not even book. Gnome asked, find anything new under there?
Okay. I guess follow the because the pig went east, right?
Yes, yeah, he went east.
Okay, go east. What was east?
The shelf room.
Okay. Uh
Hmm. There's stone chest at back of room. Pig here too. Grunk hear growling noise again. Sound like it come from pig's stomach. So we gotta feed. I feel
uh
like we have to feed the pig something, but I don't know what because I don't know where the like. We haven't come across any food.
wasn't there a there were doors to the east and west of the gnome room. So if we went east, what happens if you go west out of the gnome's room?
West is the table room, which we have never been to before. This room look like it maybe for eating or for play cards or for maybe just sit and talk. That because there big table and one chair here. There no lamp or thing like that in room, but lots of light come from northeast doorway. Other doorway go east. There tall metal box over in corner. Look like some person come in and make marks on wall. Chair next to table look very lonely with no other chair.
Um let's take a closer look at that box.
Box almost as tall as Grunk. It have little slot near top, and it have bigger basket down near bottom, and it have lever that stick out of side of box. It have some dent in it too, so maybe it old.
Pull the lever.
All right. Pull the lever. Ka-chunk! But thing not happened this time.
Okay. Uh, let's go to the northeast doorway.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now we're back in the fountain room. Pig here. Pig try climbing inside fountain, but pig no good at climbing. In middle of room there fountain, but fountain no have any water. South wall have big curtain hanging on it.
Um. Uh. What color was the curtain? I guess look at curtain.
Curtain look like big rug, but on wall instead of floor, so that make it curtain instead. Curtain have big picture of little man on it. Grunk think little man may be called a gnome. Him holding burning torch in dark cave. Point at way out of cave.
So where haven't we? Oh, you know what? We came from. If we go, no. What way haven't we come or gone out of here?
Um, let's see. Tunnel keep going out east and west, but normal doorway go north, southeast, and southwest. So you can either follow the tunnel east and west, or take the normal doorway that goes north, southeast, and southwest. So this the fountain hub. The fountain room looks like the main hub down here. It's kind of like the centerpiece of everything else leading off from it. We've been to the a shelf room, the gnomes room, and the statue room. So we've been to 3 of those locations. There are 5 potential locations, so there's 2 more places that we haven't been.
Let's go to one of those.
All right. I'm gonna guess that we haven't been southwest. Nope, that's the table room. Okay, so that is another place. So there are 2 places we haven't been. Treating the fountain like the main hub. We've been there. We've been there. Oh. Okay, I know that's the hole that we started out in. No, we don't want to go there. I'm going to take the torch though, because we didn't grab the torch before.
That's
Okay, got
true.
it. So now we have the torch in our inventory.
Oh, wait. Time out.
Yeah.
Take the torch, go to the gnome.
Okay.
Ask the gnome about he said something about fire. It was a dehydrated fire.
Ask about dehydrated fire. Ah. Gnomes say, well, the water serves to activate and release the other bound qualities that are fundamental to flame.
Okay.
It comes up with some suggestions you can ask the gnome about.
Okay.
Ask gnome about glowing ball. Ask gnome about color magnet. Ask gnome about moss fluorescence.
Okay, ask about phosphorescence, I get.
Ask gnome about thermomechanics. Okay. Gnomes say, isolating the qualities of moss fluorescence is a goal that has eluded alchemists for decades. You are familiar with how all those stories about heroes who are lost in underground caves with no torches or lanterns always have mysterious glowing fungi and shaggy mosses growing on the cave walls? All story that Grunk hear about Hero end with, and then Orc kill Hero. Hooray! Grunk think that maybe not same kind of story. Well, regardless, Gnome say, the essence of those furry glowing mosses has been distilled into an impure alchemical reagent. That is mosphorescence.
I hate this gnome. I hate him so
Yeah,
much. He's fucking
he's very
useless.
unhelpful.
All right,
He's an
Matt, let's go.
unhelpful gnome.
I want to take a look at the fountain and see if we can get the water going in it or something.
Okay. The pig is in this room, just a reminder. I'll keep
Okay.
reminding you of where the pig
I'm
is.
over the pig. I don't give a shit about the pig right now.
All right, so we are in the fountain room. Fountain no have any water.
Let's look at the fountain.
Old stone fountain with big bowl part and other squirty part in middle, and lots of little bit that stick out all over. Grunk think that mean it look pretty. Squirty part no work though, so there no water in it.
Search it. There's got to be like a lever or something.
Oh, you got a point, Sean. Hey, there coin inside fountain bowl. Grunk keep coin because coin handy. Pig peek over at fountain bowl too.
Okay.
Score Grunk score go up one.
Well, I'm thinking of ka-chunk. Let's
Yeah,
go back to the table room.
table room. Okay, so the metal box, right? The metal box in the corner.
Yep, go to the box.
Okay.
Insert coin in slot.
Clink. Coin gone inside box now.
Pull lever.
Ka-chunk. Thrunk. Brick fall out of box into basket.
So now we have a brick.
So take brick. Brick feel more soft than normal brick. Little bit sticky too.
Uh, feed brick to pig.
Oh, we got to go back. The pig is in the fountain room.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, the pig is not in the fountain room anymore. Where'd he go? Oh no, he was in the statue room. You can't find the pig anymore, Sean.
Well, that's the
Oh no,
point of
here's
the.
the pig. Here's the pig. He's in the shelf room. Okay. Feed brick to pig. Pig back away slow. Very slow. Look like it maybe want brick, but still not want get close to Grunk.
Uh, uh, have Gronk taste the brick.
Taste brick. Yum! Brick tastes sweet and crumbly and chewy and fruity. Not bad. Munch, munch. Only have half left now. Pig look very hungry. Watch Grunk eat.
Uh, I guess hang on to the brick for now.
Do you want to ask the gnome about the brick?
Sure, let's do that.
Well, say gnome, just like mother used to make. Those things are surprisingly addictive. It's hard to stop at just one, you know. Gnome point finger at Grunk's stomach.
Okay. uh,
So I guess maybe it's like a sugar cube or like a cookie? Probably a cookie. He doesn't know what a
Yeah,
cookie is because he's an idiot.
something like
But
some kind of baked treat.
yeah.
There's got to be part of this complex we haven't found yet.
Hmm. Let's ask the gnome if there's a map.
Oh, okay. Hey, now we're thinking.
Grunk not know what Grunk should say about that.
Uh, hmm. Okay, wasn't there? If you go back to the gnome's room, wasn't there a trunk?
Um, yes, there was. We could we could
Can
we
we
could
look in the trunk?
inquire about the. We could inquire about it, but I tried to go read a hint, and now I'm in the menu. I'm trying to leave the menu. Oh my god! I opened up the settings tab. I think that's a good. That's probably a good route to take. Uh, oh no! Oh no!
What'd you do?
Oh no, Sean! I reset the game.
What?
Oh no! How did I do that? Okay. Uh, okay. Damn. We're back outside now, Sean. I'm
What?
sorry. I'm sorry. I was in the help
What?
menu and I tried to go back thinking it was going to just take me back to the adventure. This is a good, maybe a good point to pause and I'll get us back to
Okay.
where we should be.
We'll be right back with more March Madness right after this. And we're back. Matt and I got caught back up on the game. A few interesting things to note that we did. We found that there was a hat on the statue in the mural room that we took and are now wearing. We were able to put the coin in the slot and hit the box a couple times and get some extra sweet treats out of it. We also found a tube that we think is some kind of musical instrument.
Yes, the tube, by the way, was on the stairs in the same room as the hole we fell down.
And now we're
So I
in the
got
closet.
the foyer of this whole place. And now we're in the closet. It's much too dark to see. So we do manage to see a doorway going to the east and west. And the pig is here too. The pig is in the closet with us.
So let's listen because there was a noise. Let's listen.
Sound like snoring. Pig listen too. Not know what pig hear though.
Oh, this is the gnome who we haven't met yet because we're going through and doing this again. So shout.
Roar! Strange noise stop. Then voice shout. Zdorf! Room light up. Grunk see little bed and trunk and desk and little man in bed. An orc. Grunk say that Grunk orc. Little man say, pull out little stool from desk and say, well, Grunk, what do you want?
Um, look under the bed.
They're nothing. So I was doing the gnome's voice for Grunk. They're nothing new under bed at all, not even book. Pig peek over at bed too. Gnome ask, find anything new?
Open trunk.
That all locked up. Pig snort and squeal and make funny sound at Grunk. But Grunk not know what that mean because Grunk not talk Piglish. Gnome search around inside desk drawer for little bit until him give up.
Talk to the gnome about Maglev, who we talked about in the book he's looking for.
Okay, so I'm not. I think it's he hasn't told us in this run through that he's missing a book yet, so it's not triggering anything. So I think we just have to wait like we did last time. Big run off
Okay.
to west. Gnome go over to trunk, open it up. So I'm just going to keep waiting until he tells us his book is missing. Okay,
No, if he opened up the trunk, go over to the trunk. I want to get in that trunk.
look at trunk. Trunk look big in this room. It big as bed, but Grunk think it really still little size for trunk. It just that bed even more little. Gnome open up drawer, take out different paper. Him take out pen and little bottle too.
Hmm.
Has he opened up the trunk? Yeah, no. He closed the trunk in one of the
Ask
periods that was
gnome
later.
to open trunk.
Okay. Gnome say, sorry, I don't take orders. It good thing that Gnome no work on farm. Gnome put pile of paper on desk. Then Gnome put little bottle on desk. Then Gnome open up little bottle. Then Gnome stick pen in little bottle.
Okay. Um, go east.
Okay, we're in the shelf room.
All right, we grabbed a chair.
Yes.
I want to stand on the chair and look towards the top of the room, the top shelf. Stand on chair.
Yeah. Okay, Grunk stand on top of chair. Look at top shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Top shelf high up, but Grunk up high now too. So Grunk even see top of top shelf. On top of top shelf, their book.
Do I get a point for that?
It didn't give you a point. I
Bullshit.
personally, I'll give you the point.
Thank you.
We have
One
the
Matt
book
point. Take the book.
now. Okay, now we have to give it okay, to the gnome.
Yep.
Gnome take book and look at it. Moglev's Shocking Forces. That's just the book I've been looking for. Grunk score go up 1.
Hey, there's my point. Um.
So maybe the gnome trusts us now because we've got his book.
Okay. Uh. eh, uh ask gnome for help.
Gnome shrug. Sure, ask me anything you like. I'll do my best to answer you. Gnome open book up and start reading. Hey, uh-oh. Gnome look mad. Him shout at Grunk. Hey, hey, did you rip a page out of this book? Grunk no rip anything out of anything all day. And Grunk tell Gnome that. No, Gnome sigh. I suppose you couldn't have. This is proof paper, after all. You'd need to cut it out with a knife. Then him put book back down on desk. But that's what someone did, unfortunately. And it was an important page as well. Grunk's score go down 1. You
What?
lost a point. You lost a point, Sean. How did
Bullshit.
you lose a point?
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's some nonsense here.
Okay, let's we did we grab the poll when we reran it?
Yes, I grabbed it for us
Okay.
because we had
Okay,
it we
good.
had it before the break.
So go east,
Okay. Shelf room.
then go northwest,
Fountain room. Pig is here.
go east.
Cave with stream. I don't think we've been here before.
We have not.
Um, tunnel come to little cave here, but wide stream block way east. Grunk not see much on other side. Not sure if tunnel keep going or stop here. Only light that Grunk see come from bright room far off to west. But Grunk hear lots of water. Their stone bench next to stream. Seeing over there not easy in dark, but Grunk think there little reddish thing on other side of stream.
Um, examine the river.
Stream full of water, it wide as Grunk is tall, and look like it may be deep too. Water go fast from north to south, but somehow it not run out.
What else was on this side of the river?
A stone bench.
Examine stone bench.
Long and heavy, made of rock.
Cross the river.
Jump over stream seem dangerous. It long jump, and Grunk never swim before.
Uh, uh, search shore. I don't.
Lots and lots and lots of water.
Okay.
Can you use the pole to get across the river somehow? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Probably not. The pole is probably going to come in handy later. Unless you want to use the pole to get that red thing on the other side.
Oh, maybe.
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 But I don't know how to
Um,
answer that.
use pole to take thing.
No. No. That would be interesting.
Just say like
Let's see.
touch thing with pole.
Okay. Touch reddish thing with pole. Okay. Grunk stick pole out across stream and poke red thing with end of it. Red thing stick to end of pole. Grunk pull it back and find out that thing is key. So Grunk take key. Pole not feel sticky to Grunk, and key not feel sticky too. Wonder why key stick to pole. Oh, it's a magnet, Sean. Remember the gnome tells you that the
Color magnet.
pole is a color magnet. Yes. Okay.
Cool.
So now we have the key, I guess.
Um. Okay. Well, then let's go west.
All right, you're in the fountain room now.
Now go. What would be southeast?
Shelf room.
And unlock that chest.
Okay, chest unlocked. Grunk score go up one.
Finally, someone's recognizing my greatness. It's about time.
I did not know that your score could go down. That was a shame. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us again.
Mm-hmm.
That was disheartening.
I agree.
But we're making progress here. It just says okay, chest unlocked. So I guess search chest.
Sure.
How Grunk see inside chest when it closed? Okay, open chest.
Wow, Grunk schooled you.
Yeah, he sure did. Okay, Grunk open chest. Chest full of black powder. So if you remember, Sean, that one of the pictures in the room had somebody dumping black powder on fire, I think. Could the black powder be the water, the dehydrated water?
Oh, you mean the dehydrated fire? So we have to
That's
add
right.
water? And there was
Dehydrated
water
fire.
in the river?
That's true. Let's see what happens.
Um, but we have to
Black
get the
powder?
water on the powder.
Yes. I'm going to say take black powder. Grunk try scooping up black powder in hand, but it just go between Grunk finger.
Damn. How about this? Go to the river.
Okay.
Fill hat with water.
Ah. Grunk take off hat. Grunk fill up hat with water.
Now pour water on powder.
Pour water on powder. Grunk pour out water on the chest. When water touch powder, it make fire. Now black powder on fire.
Wild. Wild. Let's light that torch.
Yeah. Grunk set torch on fire. Grunk like fire.
I thought as a sort of Frankenstein creature, he would not like fire, but okay. All right.
Grunk sure do like fire. So what can we do with this fire?
Well, what
A lot
haven't
of
we?
things.
Oh, go
There are a
ahead.
lot of things we couldn't see before, right? Because it
Yeah.
was
What
too
haven't we
dark.
really examined?
Um, the only thing that comes to mind, I know there was like a room, one of the rooms that was like too dark to see.
That was the shelf room.
Yeah, and we got the book from there.
Yeah. So we can
Maybe
go.
Grunk see more if Grunk have torch that's on fire. So
All
let's
right.
go
Now
to.
you're speaking like Grunk, and I'm worried for your mental well-being. But
Yeah, this is
yes.
probably how it's gonna be. I'm just gonna. This is how I'm gonna be from now on. I'm gonna be Grunk. I'm gonna become Grunk.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Oh, but we're already in the shelf room.
Oh. All right.
Fire
Well,
in chest not so big now. Must be burning out because
uh,
we used some of it.
I was thinking, go back to the stairs. And if
Okay,
you
where the pig is.
yes, and examine that room.
Top of hole way up at top of stair. That pretty high up. Grunk at bottom of deep hole, but hole not so dark now. There's stairway that go up at west side, but that broken. Ground by stair broken too. There big crack in it. Crack not so dark now too. At east side of hole, tunnel go east. Tunnel not like stair and ground because it not broken, but it not dark either.
Let's get inside that crack. Or just look at it.
All right, it says crack wide is Grunk fists, at least on top. Inside it pretty deep. Grunk see that there piece of paper way down inside.
Okay. How do we get the piece of paper?
Grunk reach into crack, but paper too far down. Grunk arm not long enough.
I don't know, Matt. What do you think?
How about we try that pole?
Hey! I like it.
Paper with. It's worth a shot. Probably not going to work, but. Grunk stick pole into crack and poke paper with end of it, but nothing happened. I guess the paper is not magnetic. So we need a long grabby thing. Maybe we can borrow one from the night house.
Yeah, that was a children's toy.
Yes, the grabby claw that I tried to use on everything. How can we get this paper from this hole?
Why don't we ask the gnome about the paper? Ask gnome
Okay.
about paper.
Hey, the gnome seems to know a lot. Tell gnome about piece of paper. Grunk tell gnome about paper that Grunk find in crack. Gnomes smile and say, "Wouldn't that be nice if that turned out to be the lost page from my book?" Then him shake head. "But I suppose we both know how unlikely that is."
Uh, ask him about paper in general.
Uh, Proof paper is very convenient stuff. It's waterproof, fireproof, rust-proof, fade-proof, smudge-proof, and tear-proof. For a while, it was popular for spell books, at least among the more accident-prone wizards.
Because I thought he said something about paper when he was talking about the book, that it was made of proof paper.
Yes. So that means that it should be tear-proof, right? Well, I don't know. I guess it wasn't torn out; it was cut out. He said
Right, that's
before
what
it
he
was
said. It
knife.
was cut out with a knife.
Yeah. Waterproof, fireproof. Okay, so waterproof. So what if we flood the crack with water, and the paper will float to the top?
That's a good idea. Let's fill the hat with water and do the same
Okay.
thing again.
Okay. See if that'll happen again. Um, where was the water? It was in the cave. Go
Yeah,
to
at the river.
river. Okay. Fill hat with water. Go to crack. Fill crack with water. Grunk pour out water into crack, but water all just drain away, not get on paper at all.
Mm, good
So that, I mean,
thought.
that does kind of prove that it's probably his page, right? Because the paper didn't get damaged.
Yeah,
So
odds are
there's
good.
that.
Um,
Let's
light the
see.
pole on fire.
Okay. Go to fire. We have the torch.
Yeah, the pole.
Use
Light the green pole on fire.
light pole on
Maybe if
fire.
we touch it with fire.
Grunk hold pole in fire. Pole not light on fire though. It just get all black and sooty.
Try and take the paper with the pole again. Maybe it's attracted to the fire. I don't know.
Oh wait. It did it. Grunk stick pole into crack and poke paper with black end of it. Paper stick to end of pole. Grunk pull it back and take paper. Now, Sean, how did that work? Why did it work all of a sudden?
I'm
It didn't work before, right?
Is it, well, the colored magnet, it's an opposite thing. So it's like paper, the opposite of soot, which I guess is the burnt version of paper.
Oh, is it because we burned it a little bit first, maybe?
That's what I think. Well, that's when it's like it's fireproof.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, let's give the paper to that gnome.
All right, let's go to the gnome. Go to gnome. Give paper to gnome. Gnome take paper and examine it. Him say. This looks like a set of equations. If I don't miss my guess, this is from, yes, Moglev's Shocking Forces. Him set paper on desk, then look at Grunk again. Probably from my own copy of it.
Uh, Wait. I don't know. He's got to say
Yeah.
something.
Gnome open up cover of book, then turn over page until him find the right spot. Ah, right there. That's where the page was cut from. Gnome open up desk and take out little pot of goo. Then him smear white goo on one edge of page and stick page into book. Him close book tight and put pot away. There. Just a moment for it to set and... Perfect! Gnome open book, smiling. Thank you so much, Grunk. You've been a tremendous help. I only hope that I can return the favor to you. Grunk's score go up 1.
Now ask him how to get that fucking pig.
Wait,
I
what are we
know he
asking him
knows
about?
how to do it.
Ask about pig. Ask about how to get pig. I can see why your boss would be mad at you, Gnome say. You are the one who left the gate open after all. Gnome open up book and start reading.
Okay. I don't need him. He's an asshole. It's got to do with those
True.
tasty bricks. How many bricks do we have?
I believe we have two. Two whole bricks.
All right, let's see if we can go back to the pig, put the bricks down, and see if he lingers long enough for us to grab him.
Is the pig in this room with us?
I don't know. You can probably just say go to pig or something.
Actually, yeah. Go to pig. Yep, he's in the fountain room. Drop bricks. Yeah, we dropped both of the bricks we had. Pig look at brick on ground, then pig look at grunk, then pig look at brick again.
Wait.
Pig walk over to brick and sniff at brick.
Wait.
Pig take little bite of brick, then pig take bigger bite. Soon brick half gone. Pig still watching grunk though.
Wait.
Pig keep munching at half brick on ground. Pig still half watching grunk, but pig watching brick more. Soon brick all gone. Pig hurry over to other brick. How much brick this pig want?
Wait.
Pig look happy with brick. Eat and eat and eat. It not even notice grunk at all anymore.
Take that pig!
In all caps, take pig. Grunk sneak up behind pig. It's so busy eating it not even see Grunk. Grunk stay really quiet, then grab pig real quick. Pig squeal and wiggle, but it too late for pig. Grunk win, pig lose. After little bit of fight, pig figure out that too late and stop fighting. Grunk score go up 1.
Get that pig. Get that pig. Game over?
We got the pig, but we have to bring him back now.
We got some busted stairs, don't we?
We do. We have the pig.
Okay. Um, we've kind of explored everywhere, and I just keep thinking about that wall in the mural room
Yeah.
that the statue is pointing at. Because there's obviously no exit we've seen. So go and examine the statue again. I want to know what I want to know what he's pointing at.
Okay. We're examining the statue, and it says, statue look like little man with round nose and big ear and mustache. Grunk think funny little man called gnome. Wear funny suit and pointed shoe. One hand point north at wall, other hand up in the air.
Examine the hands. I don't get what it means by up in the air.
One hand point north at wall, other hand point up in air. Pig look at statue. Then pig point 1 foot out and 1 foot up in the air. Silly pig.
Yeah, if you can't do like examine hand.
That was examine hand. That was what the macro I used.
What do you think?
He's pointing because he's pointing up in the air. I think maybe that means that that's the way out.
Well, look
Like,
up.
Back to the surface. Look up. Grunk just see top of room. Look at then there's nothing on the north wall. Go to north. All right. What if I examine north wall?
We did that. There wasn't anything interesting.
We did. It says there's no picture on north wall. That's got to be the way out, though. Like,
can we ask the gnome about the statue?
Okay, I'll go to the gnome. Ask gnome about statue. Oh, wait, here's an interesting thing. I went to the gnome's room and it says gnome not look up when Grunk come in. On top of desk their book. So gnome looking here at book. So he's distracted by the book. Do you think we can get into his chest now?
Uh, sure, give it a shot. But if it's
Um,
but if it's locked,
yeah, it's locked. You're right. You're right. Ask gnome about chest. Now that we're friends, maybe he'll.
oh sure.
Oh no, he tells you about the chest we discovered earlier,
Oh okay.
saying that it's dehydrated fire.
Oh, okay.
Ask gnome about what was your idea about
About
statue?
statue, yeah.
Um,
So I think
gnome say the statue at north end of the shot of the shrine is of the alchemist this place was built for. It's not a bad likeness, if you ask me, except for that silly hat. Pig squeal loud. Gnome put finger up to mouth. Shh, him say to pig. I'm reading here. Pig squeal quiet.
all right. The issue is we don't have. I'm just thinking about what we have in inventory. We've got the green pole. We've got the torch. Uh, uh touch. Hi, Katie. Touch the touch the pole to the statue and see if it does anything.
Touch pole to statue. Grunk not see that here. Oh, because I'm in the gnome's room. Go to statue. Touch pole to statue. And Grunk not think pole do much for statue of gnome.
All right. Give the torch to the statue. I don't know.
Give torch to statue. Oh, Sean, you got a point.
Did I light it on fire?
Okay, Grunk put torch into statue's hand. Grunk hear loud noise, like rock dragging on rock. Then part of north wall open up. How the hell were we supposed to know to do that?
I've seen enough booby traps in treasure movies to know it's always the statue, and you got to like twist it or pull it or push a button, and it reveals the secret doorway.
Go to north wall. All right, we're at the north wall.
Go
Wall.
north.
All right, north. Yeah. Grunk glad that door open. This place pretty dark. Even more dark than tunnel that go north. Seem like there lots of dark place around here. Maybe that because Grunk underground. There more light on other side of open door though. There lots of wind that come from north too. Must be tunnel that go to other place. Wind smell like fresh air, so maybe tunnel go outside. Secret door in south wall, not look so secret from here. Door still open right now. We're in the windy cave.
Okay. So it's too was it too dark for us to go down there? Is that what it's implying?
Says this place pretty dark, and even dark in tunnel that go north. There more light on other side of open door though. Lots of wind come from north. Must be tunnel that go to other place.
Well, I'm just
Wind smell
thinking
like fresh air.
If the statue has our torch, maybe we
Yeah.
should go get the light up ball from the gnome.
Okay, yeah. Go to gnome. Good idea. Maybe since he's distracted reading his book, because it says he's looking at the book and doesn't even notice us come in. Maybe we can just take the light ball.
Sure.
Yeah, take ball. Gnome nods. Sure, that's a fair exchange for the book. Him reach for ball, but then him stop. But if I give you this, what will I do for light? The book's no good to me if I can't read it. Gnome sit back, then him say, I'll tell you what. You give me a light source to replace your the orb, and I'll give you that orb. Pig try lean over and peek at ball on shelf.
Let's see if we can take the torch out and whether or not that'll close the door. Otherwise, we'll just give him the torch.
Okay, go to statue. Take torch. Okay, got it. And it didn't close the thing.
Okay, then let's give the gnome the torch.
Give gnome torch. This will do quite nicely. Then him put torch on shelf and take down orb. Gnome give orb to Grunk. Gnome say, good luck, Grunk. I hope you find your way back home. Pig make funny noise at Grunk. Grunk think maybe Pig ask Grunk what do next. But Grunk not so sure. Grunk not know Piglish after all.
I think you should thank the gnome. He deserves a thank you. Maybe can you pat him on the back?
Oh. Grunk thank Gnome for ball. Gnome smile up at Grunk. You're quite welcome, Grunk, him say. It's only fair. After all, you retrieved my book for me. Pig whine. Gnome reach up and pat Pig on head.
Aw. All right, well let's go to that cave. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go north.
All right, we're in the windy cave. We have a light source now. Wow, this just like real cave. It have big pointy rock that stick down from up high, and it have big pointy rock that stick up from ground, and it even have dark and twisty tunnel that go north. There lots of wind that come from north. Must be tunnel that go to other place. Wind smell like fresh air, so maybe tunnel go outside.
So let's go north. Let's keep going.
Yes, we're now in the twisty cave.
Uh-huh.
When Grunk go into windy tunnel, wind blow hard, but Grunk still have glowing ball for light. There tunnel here, that go all different way. It all very twisty and confusing. Not even sure what way Grunk come from.
What a moron. I
Most
don't know.
beloved character, 2007.
Pick a direction. Go east.
Yeah, I was thinking east too, actually. Well, now you're in a strange passage. Grunk not know where way out is, but there are lots of different way to pick from. This place look little bit like last place. Wonder if Grunk will ever see outside again.
Examine tunnel.
All different way look same to Grunk.
I'm thinking, okay, I got a crazy idea. Because once again, I just keep going back to this game really has one direction to go, right? And so they're not going to make you do something they haven't set you up to be able to do. Right?
That's true, that's true.
The only thing we really have left in inventory is that damn green pole.
Yes.
Use the green pole.
Okay. Use pole. Grunk not know what that means. Well, it's a magnet, right? So magnets always point north.
No, but it's a color magnet.
What?
It's a color magnet. But I don't know how that... all right, well, then just toss it on the ground. I don't know.
Drop pole. Drop. Wait. No. Pig try getting comfy, but it not look easy when Pig under Grunk arm. I thought maybe we would drop the magnet, or drop the pole, and it would like point north.
Yeah.
And that's the way we want to leave, because it says the passage goes north.
Yeah, did you drop it?
I did. I dropped it and I waited, and nothing happened.
Wait again.
Yep, it just says Pig sniff Grunk ear.
Look at pole.
This long green pole made of metal. It's taller than Grunk. One end of pole looked black and sooty now. Use torch on pole.
We don't have the torch anymore.
No, that's right. We don't have the torch. Yeah.
What about the whistle or the instrument, the tube?
Yeah, it did it. Whee! Gnome wander in from side tunnel.
Oh,
Ah, there you are, Grunk, Gnome say. I had a suspicion you might get lost here, so I thought I'd better check in on you. Gnome not wearing striped dress and slipper anymore. Now, him wearing blue suit with jacket and pointy shoe and two little strap for keeping pants up.
fancy man.
Think maybe Grunk see suit like that before someplace, but no remember for sure. Gnome dragging trunk behind him, too. Gnome walk over to Grunk. Give trunk to Grunk. Think that means carrying it Grunk job now. That was a good idea to use the whistle, Grunk. It certainly made finding you easier. Gnome start walking toward tunnel that Grunk not try yet. Him look back and say, well, come on. I'll show you the way out. Grunk Gnome go southeast.
Follow that gnome.
Probably new tunnel. This really tricky place. It all twisty and dark. Think even pig confused. Gnome here waiting for Grunk. I've decided it's time to quit being such a hermit, Gnome say. I suppose in some way you're responsible for that, Grunk. Even if you didn't quite leave everything in perfect condition, you still helped me out quite a bit. Gnome stop and think. Grunk think Gnome thinking about what way to go. Then Gnome look back at Grunk and say, so I guess what I'm trying to say here, Grunk, is thanks. Gnome climbed down into hole in ground.
Follow gnome. I don't know what choice we have.
Yep. Some other cave is where we are now. There's still lots of different tunnel here that go every way Grunk can see. Not really know where Grunk at, but Grunk think Gnome knows way, and that good enough for Grunk. Gnome here waiting for Grunk. Gnome say to Grunk, it's been too long since I've done anything that really mattered, you know? But I've got some new ideas, and I think they could be big. Bigger even than moss fluorescence. Gnome looked left and looked right. Come on, we're going this way, him say. Then him duck into little tunnel that goes south. Walking around in tunnel seems so easy for Gnome. Him even talking at same time and still no get lost at all.
Follow that gnome.
Hey, Grunk outside again. Yay! It's still nighttime, but Grunk have light with him, so that okay. This look like it near place Grunk at before. Farm? Not so far from here at all. Just little way to southwest. Gnome here outside, waiting for Grunk. Gnome take trunk back from Grunk. Well, Grunk, I think this is where we part ways, my friend. Him say. You can probably find your way back to the old farm from here. Gnome shake Grunk hand. Then Gnome say, remember the name Zugelbor Galrongenpot sem Andeli Deck Freebensalbit. This won't be the last time you hear it. Then Gnome go one way and Grunk go the other. It not long before Grunk back at farm. Boss already sleeping, so Grunk put Pig back quiet and go to bed. Tomorrow, maybe Boss actually proud of Grunk for once. Maybe proud of Grunk. Grunk bring Pig back to farm. The end. We did it. We did it.
I'm tearing up. I was really rooting for
Sean,
Grunk there.
let me just say that did you keep track of our total score in that one?
Absolutely not.
Okay, you had a 6.
Okay. Out of
7.
okay.
So there was one, very good. There was apparently one place where I don't know where it was. Maybe some of the viewers at home can tell us. But there was some place that we could have earned an extra point. I don't
Can I
know
be
where.
honest? I think I know where it is.
Where do you think it was?
I got frustrated. I think it had to do with the brick machine.
Okay.
because clearly we were supposed to hit it and put the coin in a certain combination to get a bunch of bricks.
Oh, all at once?
I think there is some way to screw up the machine.
Okay. Oh, like to rig it so all the bricks come out at once? Yeah.
I think, and it was just the right combination, and 2 was enough, I guess, to fool the pig, but that's a guess. I don't know if that's true.
My total guess is maybe there was a way to go down the hole without the torch going out.
Oh, maybe.
But
And we never did get in the gnome's trunk.
We didn't. That's true. We didn't open the gnome's. Maybe that was the way to go. Time for Grunk to restart or restore a save story.
No.
Or undo what Grunk just do.
No.
Or tell full score. Let's see full score. What is full score?
Do we get to go on a leaderboard?
Oh, okay. All right. Here it is. It does. If you type in full, Grunk get point for this stuff. 1, here where pig at, which we got a point for. 1, get coin. 2, unlock chest. 1, give whole book to gnome. 1, find secret door. 1, get pig. So which one didn't we do? It was either find secret door or give whole book to gnome.
No, we did all. No, those are all the ones I got, right?
1, 2. Yeah, I guess that adds up to 6. Yeah,
but they don't.
That makes 6 out of 7 that time.
But they don't say what I missed.
Let's see. Tell full score or look at menu with different silly thing Grunk can try doing and hint for last point. Oh, a new. It looks like a new. Have you tried eating various things, such as the orb, the pie, the whistle, or the pig after catching it? Or maybe feeding the orb to the pig? Or setting your pants on fire, then looking at them? Or giving them to the gnome when he asks for a light source? Or singing multiple stanzas in front of the gnome and the pig? These are just funny things you can do.
I would have liked to have fed the orb to the pig. That was a missed opportunity.
Actually, that would have been,
that sounds fun.
Enjoyable, yeah. Or burning down the forest at the very beginning of the game, or sticking your tongue at the pig, or checking the menu after winning with a full 7 points. That's another a new selection in the menu popped up that said amusing, so I wanted to see.
Well, Matt, I think next week we'll have to play again and see if we can get all 7 points. What do you say?
Yeah, mayhaps. Or mayhaps we'll come up with a new text adventure, since now you know the theme of this year's March Madness.
It's all about the adventure. It's all about the adventure.
That's right. Sean, we can't go on too many like actual adventures these days, so I figure, we an adventure of the mind is what we're trying for here at Up for Debate.
Yeah, but Matt, I'm afraid these games are going to start to melt my mind because I'm going to be at work and my graphic designer is going to say, "Sean, what do you think of this packaging design?" I'm going to say, "Go east." Go east.
Sean, know what to think.
Ask designer about logo options.
Go to Gnome. Ask Gnome about packing options. Ask CEO for raise.
Yes. Yeah, take raise.
Yes.
That's great, Matt. March Madness continuing on with aplomb, with excitement. Folks, if you didn't hear our last 2 episodes playing a few previous games, you're going to want to check those out. And of course, come back next week to hear what game we play next. Our final week of March Madness will be next week. You're not going to want to miss it. Of course, our website's upfordebate.tv, and you can subscribe wherever you get podcasts on all the major platforms, the video version on YouTube as well. Watch us in HD play through these games. You can also follow us at upfordebatetv on Twitter or email us upfordebatetv@gmail.com. Let us know if there's a game you'd like to see us play. We'd love to hear your suggestions. Matt, unless there's anything else, I think that's it.
Yeah, it just about covers it. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. We're up for adventure here on Up for Debate.
That's right. It's March Madness all month long. Come back next week. But until then, he's Matt. I'm Sean. Thanks for being here. We'll see you then.